My biggest struggle is learning how to save. I don't know how to save at all.
I'ma be on the next level. I'ma be rocking over that bass treble.
Hi, my name is Alexis. I'm 26 years old from Hercules, California, and this is my story. Growing up, it was just always me and my mom. I'm an only child on my mom's side. On my dad's side, I have about 4 sisters and 2 brothers. Being the only child can get very lonely. Then my mom works, so like if I ever wanted to just play with someone or have someone around, it's like no one's really there. It wasn't that my dad isn't around. He just lives in a different city than we did. My mom and my dad have been separated since I was 2. It just didn't work out. But I do rather enjoy being with my mom than picking my dad. I feel like my best childhood memory would be when I was younger and I was all into sports, like cheerleading, playing soccer, just dancing. I feel like being in those times was like the best childhood memories for me. I love to do all those things even to this day now. I would say my most traumatic memory is not having my grandmother around. No, I didn't meet her. She died when I was about 2 years old, so I never had her. My grandma on my dad's side, I don't too much talk to her at all. Like literally, I seen her in the store and we walked straight past each other, like we didn't even know each other. We just never had a relationship. She never really cared for my mom, so I just feel like if you don't care for my mom, you don't really care for me, because she is a part of me. So it just never worked out like that, so I just kept a distance. In middle school was a big difference for me, just for the simple fact I was coming from a Christian school. In the 6th grade, I attended a public school, and it was very different for me, not having to wear uniforms, being able to pick out my own clothes. It's just a whole different environment, how kids are. It is a very big difference. It was a struggle for me, having to meet new people in a different area, in a different city. Teachers, they seem to be very different as well. They weren't as nice as I would say as the Christian schools was, so I had to adjust to that as well. High school, kind of want to pass on that. I used to be wild. Okay, high school was good years. Meeting all the cute boys. And I was cheering, so being a cheerleader in high school, you were really popular, so that's when I became who I am today. Okay, so I decided to go to college. At first I went to Contra Costa College, which is in San Pablo. I went there for a while, then I went to DVC, which is in Concord, California. Then also I moved to Vallejo, so I was going to Solano Community College. And lastly, but once I decided I'm going to get myself together and graduate and stop taking school as a joke, I moved and went to Sacramento City College. I graduated from there in 2018 with my socials in behavior and science. And now I'm going to be going to an ultrasound program in June, and I'll be starting my new journey from there. It has its ups and downs. I had some good times and some bad times, some struggles and some achievements. I have more blessings than I could say failures. Just growing and learning myself, being positive all the time. Working, I'm just adjusting. It isn't easy being an adult, so stay a kid as long as you can. My biggest struggle is learning how to save and procrastinate, but learning how to save is one of them. I don't know how to save at all. Been trying for a very long time, reaching out to family and friends to help me learn how to save. It is very hard. Even my mom tries to help me to be stable all the time. It just never works out, but I'm getting better at it. Honestly, it does take just the freedom to just go up and go without having to tell my mom, or being able to go to the store to buy things, just to be able to go out, enjoy being with your friends without being monitored or having to be in at a certain time. My dream is to be set in life, being with the person who I, decide to grow with. We being set, our families being set. So in the next few years, I plan on being an ultrasound tech. I plan on delivering everybody's babies, so you can come to me. And I plan on having my husband, him working a really nice job. Us having 2 kids, I'm not having any more. Make sure my mom is set, she doesn't have to want for anything. That's really one of my goals because she's always taking care of me. I gotta skip that one because I get judged and be like, oh, she's a spoiled brat, and it turns out like, oh damn, she is a spoiled brat. So people might think that I'm very loud and like to go out and party, and when I be in the party I'm just the center of attention. But no, that's not true. I am the friend that's recording, standing against a wall while everybody else is twerking. But I do know how to have fun. I'm just not, oh, let me be in the scene type of person. In reality, I would choose staying in the house, watching Netflix, and cooking versus going out. I'm just very quiet. I don't like a lot of attention on me. One of the biggest things that would really get to me is when people are staring at me in person. I get it, people will be like, oh, maybe they're just thinking you're pretty, or maybe they just want to say hi or something, but I just feel like I'd rather you say hi than to stare at me because it really bothers me. When people try to get on the side of me when I'm driving, that really bothers me. Please do not try to race me because you're not going to win, and I'm going to leave you in the dust. Do I have anything else that bothers me besides that? When people stand too close. So I do this little thing, I can show you. When I go into stores so people don't walk by me, so I just tend to go like this. So people won't walk by me. You don't want to get hit, right? When you're walking. I think the biggest challenge I faced was graduating college. It was really hard for me. And for me to be in a community college, it did take me a while just because I wasn't serious, but at the same time, I was like, I need to graduate. So kind of at the end, I really pushed myself because I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I want to move forward in life. I want to get more than 1 degree, so I can't just be stuck here in this one position. My biggest success so far is actually graduating college and also enrolling into the ultrasound program. That was a big step for me because it was a lot of things that I had to do. I feel like the meanest thing that was ever said to me was the fat jokes that people used to make when I was younger. Middle school and high school, I used to be a little bit more heavier than what I am now. Well, a lot more heavier than I was now. And so names like that used to really bother me. I didn't think I was pretty. That was one thing that I struggled with growing up as well. Even though people do tell me that all the time, I just never felt like that. And then on top of people with the name calling, just was a lot for me. I get compliments about my toes that are really nice, find it kind of weird at the same time. But actually, honestly, the nicest thing someone ever said to me was that I saved their life. I used to work at a mental health facility, and this girl came in. She was on drugs and was panicking, freaking out. She didn't want to go to anyone but me. It was kind of weird because she never met me before. And she just wanted to be with me. She cleaned to me. I even stayed extra hours just to help her. And so the next day when I came back into work, I didn't think she would remember me. And she came up to me and told me that she thanked me because I saved her. A few years ago, about 2-3 years ago, I was going out for my sister's birthday, and we were going to this club in San Francisco. On our way there, my sister was speeding very fast. We was telling her to slow down. She was getting off this exit as we had people following us behind us. I was like, oh no, not this exit, and then she hopped off the freeway. And so the car behind us tried to do the same thing, and their car flipped over. And my friend, she flew out the window and passed away. And just me running up the freeway at night, probably 10, 11 o'clock at night, to see my friend laying on the ground. And that was probably one of the scariest things I've ever been through. I'm a pimp, yo! No. I'm just kidding. So I'm currently in a relationship with this guy named Derek. We've been dating since 2015. We're still together now. Hopefully at the end of this year we can plan on making our family. But first I gotta get my stuff together. I want him to get his stuff together and then we can come together. Yes, I plan on marrying him one day. Just the way he treats me, I feel like it's very important to pay attention to how a man treats his mom. Because if he don't have no respect for his mom or his sisters or aunts, he's not gonna have any respect for you. So I pay attention to that, and you know, he really loves and cares for his mom and his sister, and he treats them really good. He treats me really good. Of course, you know, every relationship has their problems, but with him, I just see, like, you know, changing, him growing. So this is the crazy story. I did meet him on social media. I met him on Twitter. Literally, it was so funny. And the whole time he lived across the street from me. The whole time, literally, like the house over. Because after a while we was like, you know, like little jokes on Twitter, and then we end up from there was to the DMs and then exchanging each other's number. And then one night we was on FaceTime, and then he was like, oh yeah, come over, blah blah. And I'm like, send your location. So he sent his location. It was like 2 minutes away. And I'm like, you're 2 minutes away? And literally the whole time he was living right across the street from me. He's incarcerated right now for some dumb stuff. But he will be home in a couple months. 2.5 years. At first, when he first went away, we weren't kind of on the same page. So it was just more like on some friendship level. About a year later, we decided to, you know, get back together, work on some things that we, you know, had problems with in our relationship. And honestly, we've been getting closer since. No for social media for me. I feel like it could be a bit much, overwhelming. Everyone wants to compare themselves to other people that's on Instagram. I'm not really for it. It's just something to do when it's boring. But other than that, I'm cool off the social media. My mom. I was working at Nordstrom's because of this quarantine that's going on. I haven't been to work since March 16th. So just now, I just been at home trying to learn some new skills. Yes, I do believe in God. My weight and my face. Why? Because I never felt like I was pretty ever in life. That's just me. I don't know. I just never felt like that. My mom asks why. A lot of people ask why. I just don't know. And then my body, because I was just always like a heavier set type of girl. So I always wanted to be like a little thinner. Don't let other opinions get to you. You the shit, bitch.
Lying shit. I'ma be the